Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, we will be finishing up a church-inspired wedding venue that I made part of my NewCrest series. If you're interested in seeing the other videos I have made for this series, I have a whole playlist, so be sure to check that out. To start off this video, we are going to be finishing up the exterior of our build by completing the back courtyard area. The back courtyard is a lot like the front one. I use a lot of the same bushes and flowers, but you will see here in a little bit that I added in some trees. I used one tree. I don't think it is like a cherry blossom tree, but I picked it because it was like a really pretty big full looking cherry blossom tree, and I thought it would be a really nice background for if you wanted to do some photos back on the back courtyard of the wedding party. And I added in these two other trees just to help the lot blend in with the surrounding areas. We're going to finish up with a couple more plants and then move on to adding some more decor to our back courtyard. Now that our garden beds are full, we are going to use this fountain from the Romantic Garden pack for our courtyard. I'm also adding a sundial and a plaque, both from the Get Together pack, to add a bit more interest to our back courtyard. These fireflies around the fountain, so if you have your Sims taking pictures outside at the night, it would look pretty. To finish up our back courtyard, I'm going to be adding in some lights from the Romantic Garden pack and some string lights that you'll see here in a minute to help illuminate the back courtyard. Exterior is done, we can start working on the inside. We're starting off with this entryway at the front of our build. I'm adding in a bench and I'm going to create a bit of a offering table, but instead of offering money, I thought it'd be a sweet idea that perhaps past couples that get married here after they have their wedding, they come and leave cards for the future bride and groom to offer encouragement, wedding advice, things like that. I'm using a pillar from the Vampire pack and topping it off with some candles and the cards with the marriage advice. To finish up our entryway, I'm adding a founder's plaque and a couple of candlesticks to light up the area. I'm going to be using these stairs from the Get Together pack so that our Sims can reach the basement level reception area, and the fencing and handrail is from the Vampires pack. For the walls and floors, I am using a stone brick from the Get Together pack. I am using the same columns that we did outside but in a dark wood finish, and using the sleek spandrel from the Get Together pack to line our walkway. To light up our main room, we are using these candlesticks, also from the Get Together pack, and just placing them all around the room, all over the walls. The room on the left is going to house our organ, and the room to the right is going to be the doorway to our rear courtyard. We're going to add columns and spandrels to the upstairs viewing deck. I think at some point this probably was full of seating, but I didn't want to add seating up here because I knew then your Sims would want to come up here and sit up here instead of down below, which would be really annoying. For gameplay, we're using the same candlesticks as downstairs to light it up. I'm adding ladders so that we can access the upstairs area and go up into the tower. And now we can come back to furnishing our ceremony area by adding in our wedding arch, and I'm going to use this rose petal rug to line the aisle for the bride to walk down, and we are using this same bench on the inside to serve as church pews for the wedding guests to sit in. I'm adding these base gang pedestals to put vases of flowers on, and these base game candelabras to help add extra light. To finish up the decor for our ceremony room, I am using these streamers and wreaths from what I believe is the holiday pack to line the walls so it looks more festive. I'm going to be using the organ from the vampire pack, and then upstairs I decided to add in a wardrobe because I thought it looked a bit like a confession box, and then I'm going to add more pedestals with flowers just so that the upstairs area is not so empty. This effects tool is from the Get Famous pack, and I'm adding it inside and outside to have the effect like there's flower petals raining down. I'm adding in a lantern and these speakers to act as the bell for our bell tower, and finishing up our main level with adding the same streamers and wreaths to this hallway that leads to our basement reception area. We're going to start off the reception area by adding these candlesticks all along the walls. I am also going to be using this really cool curtain light to cover up the windows and help add extra lighting, along with this candelabra from the vampire pack. At a wedding, you definitely want a drink, so I'm using this big bar from the Get Together pack, and behind the bar I am using this wall decor from the restaurant pack to stock the bar. For bar stools, I am using these ones that are also from the Get Together pack. I'm adding 3 tables from the Dine Out pack for our guests to sit at while they eat, and using these cute little chairs that are from the luxury pack, and adding this extra long table for us to put the food on, so it's kind of like a buffet table, and adding a flower centerpiece for that table. I picked that round table you see over by the bar to put the wedding cake on. Now we're going to finish up the decor for our reception area by adding in the same streamers and wreaths as I did upstairs to help fill in any empty spaces along the walls. I'm adding in a small DJ booth and dance floor so that our Sims can have fun and listen to some music. I'm putting in a small kitchen so that if you want to hire staff to cook for your wedding, they have a space to do so. Once I'm done with the kitchen, I'm just going to be finishing up by completing the bathroom. I tried to do an older aesthetic by using the toilet from the vampire pack and some wood stinks from the Get Together pack. Honestly, nothing too exciting. I made some stalls using the doors from the cottage living pack, and I just used the same walls from the rest of the build so that it looks like the bathroom is original to the church before it became a wedding venue. So this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new content. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. You can check out more videos by clicking either link on my end card, and be sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated. See you next time!